Hello there, and welcome to another video. Now I've just decided to show some more of my film collection here. I don't know what the lighting's like on this video. It looks alright on the screen, but on the camera, but I'm not using an extra light for this video. I'm going to buy one actually. I need to buy a proper one. But this first film is When Saturday Comes, which stars Sean Bean and Emily Lloyd. It's about football, and it's got some romance thrown in for good measure with Sean Bean and Emily Lloyd. As far as I'm aware, I haven't watched this one yet. It's usually the case with lately. Haven't been watching many films at the minute because I'm watching paranormal TV shows and stuff. So hopefully this is a good one. But I've always quite fancied this film. It looks like it might be a good one. It's also got Pete Postlethwaite. I can't even say it. Pete Postlethwaite. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, on to the next. Next we have Nicolas Cage in The Lord of War. Now I actually have to be honest here. I fell asleep in the middle of this film, but it wasn't because the film was particularly bad, I don't think. I think it's because I was just really tired when I decided to watch it. But I saw some of it, but I can't really remember much about it, to be honest. But I'm sure it was okay. Right. Right, next one here is the other Bullion Girl, with Natalie Portman and Scarlett Johansson and Eric Bana. There's another one I haven't got around to watching yet, but I'm sure I will at some point. But it's got quite a nice cover photograph on it, and it's in one of those, well, it's an American release, so it's in one of those slimline cases that all the American ones seem to come in these days. So that's that one. This is my new camera I'm using, by the way, that I just got the other day. And my stomach's rumbling now. This next one is another Nicolas Cage film, USS Indianapolis, Men of Courage. I watched this one, it was pretty good, but I actually fell asleep in the middle of this one as well. This was a while ago and I watched this, but I was really tired again when I watched it. It wasn't because of the film that I fell asleep. It wasn't because of boredom or anything. But I saw some of it, and what I saw of it was pretty good. A lot of there was a lot of good sequences with where the men are in the water and there's like sharks attacking them and stuff and what have you. It's based on a true story, of course. It's one of Nicolas Cage's most recent films. And here's another Nicolas Cage one again. This one's The Runner. I didn't love this one, to be honest. I suppose it was okay, but it wasn't what I was expecting, because judging by the front cover you're expecting like a big action film, but it's nothing like that at all. It's not an action film, it's more like a drama type of thing, like a slow moving drama. But it didn't cost us too much, so can't complain too much there. And next we have, oops, you're dropping them here. Now You See Me Too, and I was a bit disappointed with this slipcover because the American version had a lenticular animated cover where when you move it, you know, it all animates with the cards flying about, the playing cards. But this one's just got a plain old boring, bland, flat, 2D cover, which is a shame really. I should have tried to pick up the American version, but it's hard to get them with the covers on now, the original lenticular covers, because most of them covers are only available when the film first comes out. So chances of getting one would be probably quite slim unless you were lucky to get a second-hand copy or something. This next one's The Boss with Melissa McCarthy. I thought this was pretty good, but I didn't think it was our best. I preferred Tammy to this one, to be honest. But it had some funny sequences in it, funny scenes, and what have you. One of them was where, I think, who was the other actress? I forgot now. Can't think offhand. There was another main actress in it was playing with Melissa McCartney's bosoms, or she was playing with hers. I forget which, one of the two. Something like that. But they had clothes on. It wasn't anything graphic or anything like that, but it was funny. And he has another Nicolas Cage one, an older one of his early films, Wild at Heart, directed by David Lynch, who also did The Elephant Man, of course. So this is a very artsy-fartsy type film. It's quite artistically shot with the visuals and the lighting and the music and everything. But it's still a really good film, and it's got Laura Dern in it as well, of course. Really good film. So I highly recommend that one if you're a Nicolas Cage fan, if you haven't seen it already. And next we have another one of my all-time favourite films, which is Fletch Lives. Now I waited for ages for this to come out on Blu-ray. It seemed to take forever to turn up, and it's just come out in America as well not long ago. I don't know what the transfer is like on the American one, but this one I thought would come out on Universal Pictures, but it hasn't. It's come out on Fabulous Films, I think it's on. There you can see it there, Fabulous Films. And I like the fact that they've put the original cover artwork on the front, which is playing homage to Gone with the Wind, the original film poster for Gone with the Wind, with Clark Gable and Vivien Leigh and all that. I've also got the laser disc of this film, and I bought that especially for the artwork, to be honest. And it's the same artwork as this one. And the transfer is pretty damn good on this Blu-ray. I was quite pleased with it, but there's absolutely no extras whatsoever to be found. Nothing. I don't think there's even a trailer, to be honest. But it's got some pictures from the movie there on the back. Chevy Chase dressed up in his sort of, I don't know what you call that sort of outfit, but it's set in the deep south, the film. And it's got a lot of really funny scenes in it, and the music's great as well. I always like the music on the Fletch films. I'm a big fan of the first film as well. And the music on both films is by Harold Faltermeyer. So it's all like synthesizers, done with synthesizers, and he also did the music for Beverly Hills Cop and Top Gun as well. And a film with Christian Slater called Cuffs. He did the music for that one as well. He always does really good music. He also did the music on The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger as well. That was a good soundtrack as well. So that's Fletch Lives. Next we have another Nicolas Cage one. Now this movie, a lot of people don't like it, but I actually did like it quite a bit. It's quite, it's got quite an atmosphere to it. It's the way it's shot, and the lighting and everything, and the style of it. It's directed by two guys, I believe, who are brothers, I think. I think they're brothers, I'm not sure. And it's set in Thailand. It's got some romance in the film and a lot of action and a bit of suspense and stuff. A bit of violence here and there. But I was impressed with this film, to be honest. And Nicolas Cage's hair in this film is a bit different to usual. He's got it dyed jet black for one thing. I do believe Nicolas Cage had something done to his hair, because he's obviously lost most of his hair, and he's got like fake hair on the top or something. Oops, falling over here. And this next one is